Hi, this is Ron the Dream Roper. The law of attraction. Today we're going to talk about the law of attraction and, what does it mean? Well, I guess we publicly became aware of it with Napoleon Hill with Think and Grow Rich. And more recently, The Secret. That movie became very popular. And it oversimplified things. I don't really believe they were totally on track, but they were on the right idea. So we're going to talk about it right now and figure out what it means. What I see it means is it means to improve your life, your circumstances, your finances, could be your weight, relationships, or any other aspect of your life in a positive way. And that too is the secret, is the positive way. So the law of attraction, let's really get into it and the facts, the science, because it's a natural law and it works just as reliably as gravity works. So here we go. Now, hopefully you're going to find some great tips in here that you can put to use in your life to make your life better and to get you to lasso your dreams. First, what is the law of attraction? Again, it's the law of attraction it's a natural law, as we said, just like the law of gravity. It's a little harder to prove and to measure. Law of gravity is pretty easy. And one of the main reasons it hasn't really been adopted by a lot of scientists, but it goes back to the Bible as well as anything else. The basic concept is we're made of energy, and our thoughts and feelings influence the world around us. And as like attracts like. So your thoughts attract corresponding situations and circumstances. So you want your thoughts to be along what you want to attract. And another way of saying it is whatever you give your attention to is what shows up. So if you focus your attention on what you're looking for, what you want, where you want to go, that's what you're going to attract to you. If you focus your attention on how bad things are, they're going to get worse because you will attract that to you. Kind of sounds new agey. It's really not. New Age is basically a copy of the Bible philosophy anyway. James Allen talked about, you're the day where your thoughts brought you. And if your tomorrow wants to be better, you better change your thoughts today. Proverbs 23 says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So this is not new. Your attitude going in about what experience you're going to have with customer service is probably the experience you're going to have, right? So let's look at this. How can you use this law of attraction in your life? Well, one, decide what you want. So obviously the first step to getting what you want is deciding what you want. Okay? It could be health, weight, relationships, finances, almost anything in life. Your job. So decide what you want, what you want to change, what you want to improve, and you can work on different things, but let's focus one thing at a time, right? So the law of attraction, if you visualize what you want, and you're basically putting it out to the universe, or God, depends on your beliefs. So if you put that out, this is what you're looking for. I mean, if you're looking for it from God, you're going to pray for it. If you're looking at the universe, you can meditate on it, but be very clear what you want. Be very clear. Be very definite. And write it down. Writing it down does a couple things. Gives you a permanent record, but it's also just the exercise of writing it down gives it strength in your subconscious. You want to do it in a positive way too. And visualize it very carefully. Visualize it. Visualize not only what you want, visualize how you will feel when you get what you want. Make sense? And You create a ritual. So you want to change a habit. You got to change your daily routine. You got to create a habit. You got to create a habit of visualization. So if you're first thing in the morning, last thing at night, and points in between, you're visualizing what you want. Then your subconscious will zero in on that, and it will help you get there. Okay? And some extra tips, you can create vision boards, and that's obviously a physical graphic reminder of what you're looking for. You can pray, meditate, and when you're doing that, incorporate a view of what you want. Affirmations, you can write them down and memorize them, but your affirmations need to be positive, and they need to be what you want in the future, but you want to create it in the presence so that it's you're feeling it now, so you're feeling it in advance, really, right? And the most important thing is taking action. All the visualization in the world isn't going to help you unless you act and move towards your goals. That's what's going to get you where you want to be. So, you dream about retiring early, then you got to take a look at your financial situation and analyze where you are and figure out where you want to be. And as you create a plan, you'll start drawing that into your life. And it's, whether it's fitting travel into your life or whatever, it all comes the same thing. Now, what are the pitfalls to avoid when you're implementing a law of attraction? Basic concept's fairly simple. Get clear what you want and ask for it. All right? One of the pitfalls is you don't connect with it emotionally. If this is all just intellectual and head knowledge and it's not in your heart, you're not going to get the same results. You've got to, if you get emotion connected to it, it pulls it into your subconscious. If it's just an intellectual concept, it doesn't have any power. So get your emotions involved in it. Another pitfall is you want something, but you really don't believe that you can change, things can change. I guess that believes you don't think you're in control of your life. But if you don't believe you can change, guess what? As Henry Ford says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way you're right. So you got to change your thoughts. You've got to increase your belief. And there's ways of increasing your belief too. Sometimes you want things to improve, but you're seeing things in your paradigm, in your box. And something's coming to you, it's something you prayed for, it's something you want, but you've got a fixed idea of what it has to look like and not open to other things that can affect you, then you're going to miss out on opportunities. So you have to have an open mind. If you want to move forward, you need an open mind to evaluate. That doesn't mean to fall for everything that comes along. It means you remain open and sit and look at opportunities that come to you, because one of them might be what you prayed for. And you got to be careful with your affirmations. You've got to keep them in a positive frame of mind, because if you're repeating it and it helps you visualize, you want to visualize where you want to go. You want to, when you say your affirmation, how does it make you feel? If it doesn't make you feel good, then I'd be careful. You might be on the wrong track. And again, not taking action. You got to start acting as if you were where you want to be. You want to act like the person you want to be. And just doing that is going to attract people to you, attract situations to you. So you want to start acting as if, right? So this is a very brief overview of the law of attraction. I've got a detailed, more detailed play-by-play type of thing where you get an email on a regular basis with another section. So it's like eating an elephant, one bite at a time. So if you take that and ingest it into your subconscious and focus on getting where you want, I believe that's going to help you. So I encourage you to enroll for that. Download this book you see, and I will send you those emails, and you'll see whether it helps you or not. If you don't believe it helps you, unsubscribe. You're in control, as you're in control of your life. This is Ron the Dream Roper, looking forward to seeing you attract a dream life that you've been looking for, helping you lasso your dreams.